What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum update. Today we're going to be looking at our wick-off method chart real quick. Then we're going to go into some Elliott wave counts you don't want to miss. One of them is extremely bullish and one of them is extremely bearish. You're going to want to look at both sides. Definitely stick around for the whole video. Don't forget we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. It's totally free, awesome community. And we do a Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway every Monday by picking a random comment from a video throughout the week. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you scroll down, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, and leave your comment. That will get you entered to win, and share the video if you would. But anyways, this is the wick-off method that we have been watching. I still think there's a possibility we get up to that 58.5 area, and I'll show you in the Elliott wave how I think we'll get there. But as of right now, this is still playing out beautifully. Those of you that follow the channel know that I drew this blue line in here way back over a month ago. You can check my video. I think it was March 17th, somewhere in that area. But if we pull up the wick-off method chart and take a look at that, let's zoom in a little bit. You can see it's playing out beautifully, almost identical to what's going on right here. So we're going to keep an eye on this. If we break that 42 at any time, I think it'll be a pretty swift drop if we do get down there. Now, if we get above this 58.5 area and maintain support, then that could wipe out this whole theory, but we'll keep an eye on that. Also, want to look at this RSI we had talked about. I said if we did close a daily above it, which we have now, but it does look like we might come back down and retest this bottom trend line before continuing up. And I'll talk about that in the Elliott wave theory. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you Prime XBT. Definitely check it out. My favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. I'll leave a tutorial up top on how to use their margin. Also how to use their co-vesting, which is copying other traders. Great exchange. You can trade crypto, forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, all kinds of stuff on one exchange, so you don't just have to trade crypto. And you can put in multiple trades, longs and shorts, everything all at the same time. Use my promo code SAVY50 and that'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus to use toward your margin. And Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. Now let's look at the first Elliott wave theory. This is going to be the bullish count, even though it shows more downside. We have a target up here, and we'll take a look at that here in a minute. But how I'm looking at this is that falling wedge that we had talked about, and that's also part of this is an ending fifth wave diagonal according to the Elliott wave theory, and should come down from here. That's playing out pretty much identical also. But if we look here, you can see my white count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's either wave A or wave 1. In this particular chart, this is a wave A, and then we should be going up for a wave B, which would be around that 58 to 58.5 range. Otherwise, if we do break that, we could be coming up to retest the top of this, or the bottom of this wedge. That is a possibility too, but as of right now, this is the way I'm looking at it. We had our 5 waves down, which would be A. Now I'm looking for a A, B, C for B, and then another 5 waves down for C. And we'll take a look at those targets here and see what that would entail. So like I said, the 5 waves here for A are done, and now I'm looking at this for a B, C. And this B may come down to that 51.3, 51.2 range before getting our bounce back up to this golden pocket zone, which is just Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low. And that gets us around that 58 to 58.5 range. And then I would expect a rejection there. Again, we could go higher. We could go up to that 0.786, which is around 61.1 within the next few days, and retest the bottom of this wedge. That is a possibility, but I'm looking more for a rejection around 58 to 58.5 range, and then we should see 5 waves down to the next target would be 40,200. And the way I get that, if we take the Fibonacci extension and put it up to the swing high, down to this swing low, which would be A, and then up to that golden pocket zone, which would be B, that gets us down to around that $40,000 to $41,000 range. That's what I'm looking for here. And this is the bullish case, even though it's calling for more downside. If we zoom out, let me get this out of the way. If we zoom out here, and look at this whole thing, we would look at this as wave 1, this is wave 2, and then this would be wave 3 forming here. This would be 1, 2, this whole thing's 3, and then 4 down to here. And if we take the Fibonacci extension, go from the swing low right over here to the swing high, and then go down to what would be wave 4 around that 40 to 41,000, that would get us up to that $78,000 to $80,000 Bitcoin. That is the extremely bullish case, and that would end wave 5 of 3, and then we would have a massive correction after that. Now let's look at the bearish case. Same chart, looking at it in the bearish case would be looking at this as these 5 waves as wave 1, ABC as wave 2, and then wave 3. So if we did stop, like I said, we get down to this 51, 52,000 range, get a bounce back up to that 58, 58.5, then I'd be looking for 5 waves down. This would be wave 3. Again, this is the bearish case. That would get us all the way down to around that 29,000 range. Then I'd expect wave 4 to get us up somewhere in the $40,000 to $45,000 range again. And then 5th wave down to 21.7. Now the scary part about this one is, and again, this is just pure speculation. Let me get this off of there. But if this was the case, then this would only be wave A, and then we would have wave C maybe up to 50,000, maybe even up to 58,000 again, and then wave C, which would bring us way down. So just looking at that as a possibility. Also, let's zoom in here and look at this as a left shoulder head forming the right shoulder, and the measured move. Let me get this. Let me put a trend line in there. If we looked at that as a left shoulder head and right shoulder forming now, take a measured move of that and see where that would get us. If we did do that and broke down over here, that lines right up with that wave 3. So be extremely cautious here. I know everybody's super bullish, but also you could look at this as a left shoulder. This whole thing is a head, and this wave 4 over here would form another right shoulder. Not saying that's going to happen, but it's definitely matching up. So be careful. Let's take a look at 4-hour chart. So this was the rising broadening wedge in a 4-hour that we were watching. This seemed to be a bear trap fake out here, but we are getting rejected. If you watch yesterday's video, I said watch this 200 EMA, and that's around the 55.6. We did hit that on the dot and got rejected. We're attempting to get back up there now, but if you look at this, higher highs in the RSI, and then if we put that same trend line over here, we are getting lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence. We are in a downtrend. This could mean we turn around here, like I said, go down to that 50, 51, 52,000, which would retest this. That would be B. And then we get our C up to that 58 to 58.5 before continuing down. So that's what I'm looking at here. Let's take a look at Litecoin. And in Litecoin, if you guys been watching, you know, we were watching this rising broadening wedge. If we do come back down to retest the bottom, it's going to be around 200. If that breaks, then we probably started our bear market. As of right now, we had this falling channel drawn in here. We did pop out of it yesterday. Seemed to be a bull trap. Dipped back down, and now we are coming back out of it here. So if this is the case, the measured move of the breakup from here would get us up to around that 355 range, which would be retesting the top of the wedge again. And then I would expect a rejection to come back down. That's what I'm looking at here. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum, we are almost exactly to our target of 2757. I do expect a rejection there. If we blow above that and get support on this 2750 after breaking it, I do see us coming up to retest this top around $3,200 to $3,300 range. Probably, yeah, right around 3,300, somewhere in that range. Maybe the longer it takes, the higher it would go. But I do expect a rejection up here at least, maybe come back down and retest, or we come back down and break this bottom trend line. If we do that, it gets extremely ugly for Ethereum. We are creating, this is the 4 hours, so we have See, our highs are almost identical in the RSI, but we're making higher highs in the price action. That is bearish divergence. So I am expecting a rejection in this area. Again, if we blow through that and make it support, then I'd be expecting a test of this top trend line. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to share, guys, if you enjoy the content. And don't forget to leave your comments. What do you think? Do you think we are going to go to a new all-time high? Do you think it's a more bearish count? What do you think? And don't forget to check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. She's got a lot of awesome crypto stuff on here. And it's not just crypto. Check it out. And she can put anything on any of this stuff you want. Just hit her up in the contact. She'll get back to you. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Don't forget to click CryptoSavvy logo above my head to subscribe to the channel. Scroll down, smash that thumbs up, and leave your comment below. Also, don't forget to check out my BYBIT link down below along with other affiliate links. They are giving a $1,610 bonus. They also are doing you get annual interest for keeping your money on the exchange. I know a lot of people keep it on there already. A lot of people say don't keep your money on the exchanges. If you are one of the ones that do, might as well use BYBIT and get some gains just from leaving your money on there. Thanks a lot, guys. And I am out of here. Hope you have a wonderful day. Happy trading. See ya.